Hi, beautiful soul family. How's everybody doing? Welcome back to New Mission Tarot. I'm Nadi. I hope everyone is doing great. I am excited to come back today and do another reading for you guys. I'm going to do another pick a pile. We're doing a past life reading this time. Yay. If you are new to the channel, welcome. We very much like to have you here. If you're coming back, welcome back. Lovely to see you again. Missed you. So we're going to do a pick a pile as per one of my viewers' requests, which I'm stoked about because I wanted to do a pick a pile anyway, so it works out. So we're just going to do a past life between you and your soulmate, or the person that you're most attached to in this lifetime. Or, you know, it's always important to keep in mind, guys, that every past life is our life, because we are all one and the same, right? We are all fractions of the one mind, right? The one of the one, right? We are all, what is it, slices of the same orange, if that makes sense, okay? And we're all just having this human experience as reflections of each other, mirror reflections of each other. So with this particular reflection, right, this soulmate of yours, we're going to ask which of your previous lifetimes, or which lifetime, because it could be past, present, or future, so it's all happening at once, which lifetime is best matched, right, to your current human experience in this level of consciousness that we are in. Okay, so again, in relationship to this particular human experience, to this particular level of consciousness, right, in relationship to this soulmate or reflection, vibrational match, which one of these past lives best complements this particular incarnation, and how does it affect it, or how does it influence it? What bonds did we create, that we brought in? What patterns of behavior did we bring in from that lifetime? What gifts or talents? What fears? What karmic debts? All of that jazz, right? And most importantly, how did you and your soulmate, or you and that reflection of yourself, that vibrational match, how did you guys play? You know, which role did you guys play in that particular play, right? In that particular incarnation, what under that particular a setting. So for pile 1, I decided to do like 2 little archetypes for each pile, so you guys can decide which one you feel most drawn to. So for pile 1, I have the Emperor card, and the Mother of Pentacles. Keep in mind, this is not, you know, do not pick them based on your zodiac sign, because it's not related to that. Okay, just whichever one of these 2 piles you feel most drawn to. If you feel like you're these two, you and your person are the Emperor and the Mother of Pentacles, you can pick pile number 1. I also have these two lovebirds here. We got the Father of Cups, the Swan, and the Mother of Swords, the Owl. So if you are drawn to the Father of Cups and the Mother of Swords, you can pick pile number 2. So again, pile number 1, the soulmate archetypes I have is the Emperor and the Mother of Pentacles. For pile 2, I have the Father of Cups, the Swan, the Mother of Swords, the Owl. Pile 2. I'm only doing 2 piles because I am going to go, you know, I'm going to go deep into these stories. So it's probably going to be long anyways, okay? Keep in mind, these are general readings. You know, they're just for fun. If you want a reading that resonates with your specific situation, always you can book a private reading. Otherwise, you know, this is just for entertainment purposes. If you're booked a private reading from me, thank you, and be patient. I'm working on them. They're coming. Thank you so much. Those of you that left donations to the channel, I want to thank you for your blessing. It makes a difference, and I am truly grateful, and I hope the universe repays your kindness sevenfold, because you get what you put out. Absolutely. If I am open for Reiki healing sessions, if you're interested in that, you can send me an email and I'll give you some info. Like, share, subscribe, leave me comments. I love to read your comments, you know that, even if it's just to say hi. Ring the little bell if you want to get notified when I upload videos. And let's see, I think that's it, right? I'll have timestamps below so you guys can just, you know, skip my babbling and go straight. I do sometimes blur out shits and fucks. I've been trying to, you know, and I think I've been doing okay, but, you know, I want to warn you guys just in case. I do blur out shits and fucks because I'm an adult and I can, and it's my channel, and I am free here, and I invite you to join me. It's very liberating, and it is, I say them with all the love in the world, okay? Do not be offended by a little foul language, and if you are, then I swipe left, okay? Because it might happen. Anywho, what else? I think that's it, right? Genders, I'm gonna refer to masculine and feminine, but there is no genders in this channel. Everybody is welcome here. I just say him, masculine and feminine, to make it easier on me to distinguish, but flip the genders as you see fit. This could be anybody with anybody, okay? Let's see what else. If it doesn't make sense right away, come back and watch it at a later date. A lot of times they don't resonate at the moment you see the reading, and then as the time progresses, then you see that it really does. It really does. All right, enjoy, have fun, and I hope leave me comments. I want to read the comments. Give it a like too, you guys. It helps my channel. Let's start with pile number 1. Okay, pile number 1. Those of you that picked the Mother of Pentacles and the Emperor as your archetypes. So starting with these two archetypes, these two soulmates here, I'm just going to describe them and you decide who is who, okay? If you know which one of these two you are and who is your person, okay? So the masculine in this connection with the Emperor here has a big focus on building something, right? On creating some type of legacy, on growing this tree, right? This pine tree, and making it the tallest tree of all trees, right? It's almost like they have a big emphasis on family values, and on leaving their mark in the world, and on it's almost like they're they want to set themselves up for generations to come, okay? They want to create something that is stamped and solid in this world, right? Something that will stand the test of times, because, you know, trees, especially, you know, like large trees like this one, are kind of like grandfathers and, you know, grandmothers of Earth, right? Like they are the watchers. They stand the test of time, and they kind of stand there and just overlook as all the little creatures on Earth evolve under it, right? It's almost like the trees are very spiritual. So there's a big emphasis on this for this Emperor, for this masculine to create, make something out of themselves, right? And have something of value, something to show, and, you know, leave their mark on the world. They almost want to, and they want to like oversee, right, their territory. They want to oversee their legacy. Now I do see that there's like an eclipse, a total eclipse of the sun and the moon, which is very interesting to me. I feel like this Emperor is unstoppable, and the only thing that has some type of influence on this Emperor is this moon. This Mother of Pentacles, right? This Pentacle sidekick or soulmate. This Mother of Pentacles, the feminine in this connection, is it's almost like hyper vigilant, right? She's almost like she is overseeing the emperor, right? Like, even though he's in charge, it's almost like she's the one overseeing him. Like I said, hyper vigilant, but calm, very observant, very aware of her surroundings, but calm, protective, and very nurturing. It's almost like her purpose in this life is to take care of those around her, to nurture those around her. It's not just about building a legacy, but protecting it and nurturing it. It's not just about watering the seeds, right, and planting the seeds and watering them. I mean, it's not just about planting those seeds. It's about watering them, watching over them, making sure that they're growing, right? Making sure that nobody pulls those roots. It's almost like the Mother of Pentacles is the key, right? It's the key to the success of the Emperor. She doesn't care for the glory of it. She doesn't care to be the boss even. She cares about it being sustained. She cares about it being nurtured. It's almost like her calm, her mere presence soothes, fuels the Emperor and inspires him to gives him that confidence, right, to grow this legacy. Okay, let's take a look and see what you guys, what was your past life, what this Mother of Pentacles and Emperor influence in a past life. So we got the Arts. I love this card. Okay, so I can already tell you guys that either both of you or one of you guys has a lot of artistic inclination. Perhaps one of you guys or both of you guys can naturally be very musically inclined, or it doesn't have to be music. Like one of you guys can play an instrument, another one of you guys can compose music. Maybe one of you guys is some type of you have some type of artistic inclination. Maybe you're a performer, maybe you are a painter, maybe you are a writer. There's many different forms of art, but art is prominent. It is one of the things that brings you guys together. It's almost like this legacy that you guys are building is a work of art. Okay, we have food and hunger. Okay, food and hunger with the arts. Okay. Possibly you guys. Okay, so I can understand why it's important for you guys in this lifetime to build something, to make something out of yourselves, and it's almost like you guys share this vision, and it's almost like you guys do not need to, it's almost like an unspoken agreement, that you guys both have that same goal, but in different, for different reasons, and both of you approach it in a different way. Perhaps in the past life, in your most prominent past life together, you guys struggled. You guys were struggling artists. That's what I'm seeing so far. What else? Ooh, Egypt. Nice. So, okay. So you guys shared a past life in Egypt together. So you guys might, either you or both of you guys may have an affinity, a connection to Egypt. You might be really into like Egyptian cosmology. Just like me. Yeah, hey, I'm with you. You might be like you might be fascinated by the pyramids of Giza. You might be fascinated by the hieroglyphs. You might like find yourself staring at hieroglyphs for a really long time. You might be you might be very much into like the myth, the story of Isis and Osiris, which is what I see here with the sun and the moon. Isis and Osiris. Maybe perhaps you guys might even be inclined to you know, like maybe some of you guys might even own like Egyptian artifacts, maybe jewelry. You're definitely into you feel drawn to Egypt, and you feel a call to it. It almost feels like home, like you remember something about Egypt. And then we have mother. Okay, mother. Interesting. Okay, well, we have the Mother of Pentacles here, right, with their kids, and then we have mother here. Okay, I know this says mother, but I don't think that you were their mother. I think that you guys were brother and sister in this lifetime. Remember that our soulmates don't always play the same role as, you know, a husband and wife. You know, like we play different roles in different incarnations. In this particular incarnation, you guys were brother and sister, and you guys had a strong connection to your mother in Egypt, in your lifetime in Egypt, but your father was never around. Okay, I feel like maybe I think your father maybe passed away when you guys were little, so there was an absence of a male figure, which is possibly why one of you guys is so inclined to be like the emperor in this lifetime, because of the absence of a father figure. And I feel like your mother passed away too. I feel like you guys were orphaned you weren't kids, you were already like teenagers, but still really young. Okay, and I feel like one of you guys, like you guys were all each other had, right? And one of the things that you guys shared as children was a strong connection to your mother, because your mother used to tell you guys stories. You guys didn't have a lot of resources growing up. I think I see your mom was some type of performer of the arts, and she had the gift of storytelling. Okay, so your mom used to always sit down and tell you and your brother stories, and that was something that you, like a very fond memory that you guys shared with your mother. Okay, when your mother became ill, the money was scarce. Okay, your money was scarce. She had to struggle to make ends meet. She was a performer. She would perform with a caravan. So you guys were always traveling. Okay, some of you guys are possibly inclined to move around a lot again, because you were traveling artists, performing not only in Egypt, all over ancient Babylon. Okay, you guys would travel in caravans, but sometimes you guys would go hungry. Sometimes you guys did not have high resources. Okay, so when your mother fell ill, it was just the two of you. Okay, it was just the two of you, and you guys kind of like adopted that art for storytelling as well. So you guys I feel like the female here was the one that would be a performer, and the male, the masculine in this connection was the one that used to kind of like go around and get, you know, like donations from the crowd. Because you guys didn't, it's not like you guys didn't perform like at a palace. You guys were very humble people. Okay, and I know that a lot of times when we hear past life readings, we want to hear that we are royalty and that we are kings and queens, but the truth is that for the most part we are all like regular people. Okay, but you guys shared a very strong bond. When you met your soulmate in this lifetime, this person felt like your home. Okay, this person felt like your family. Okay, and it's always been like one of you guys in this connection has always been the one mothering the other. Okay, the female in this connection adopted the role of the mother. The male in this connection adopted the role of, I need to provide, I need to hustle. So the female was the one that was like the more talented performer, the more skilled performer of the art of storytelling. It was like a mixture. It's really cool. I wish I could show you the image that I'm seeing in my head. It's almost like a gypsy, but not exactly a gypsy. Like you guys would actually, that you would dress up in different outfits and you would actually tell stories as you acted them out with little props that you guys made with your hands. Let's see what else we got here, because I'm already getting really deep into the story and I haven't even pulled the rest of the cards. Okay, so we got support. Okay, so your purpose was to fully support you. So yeah, you guys were struggling to support each other, but you guys were like each other's pillar of strength. What else we have? We got builder. Your ability to build and create brings you accomplishment. We got strength. And then we have animals. Oh, okay. So in your performances, you guys used to perform with animals. Okay, like you would in a circus, but this was like, you know, like domestic animals. Like you guys maybe had cats, had like several cats that would perform with you. So I see this cat here, and again I see the female. The female was the show. Okay, you would just tell stories with your cats, and you have, whoever you are, you have a very strong connection to animals. And even in this lifetime, you have almost like a telepathic connection to animals, where you can almost anticipate their needs, or they're very drawn to you. Animals are very drawn to you, and they almost like trust you. Like you're probably like that type of person that you're like walking in the middle of the street and a stray cat will come right up to you. You know, when they're usually feral and they're like kind of aggressive to everybody else, they'll kind of trust you, that type of thing. Or like if you go to, I don't know, to the zoo, like animals will not stray away from you. I feel like maybe you have a strong connection to horses as well. Some of you guys maybe even grew up in some type of like in the country, just animals in general. But I see specifically cats, horses, maybe even deer might be a power animal or a totem animal. Specifically cats. I feel like cats are really drawn to you. Horses too. And you guys would perform, and you guys would spend a lot of money on your you know, like whatever money you guys would gather from your shows, you guys would reinvest it in taking care of your animals, in making new props. But you guys really made it work. And you know what, like it was, you guys really bonded over keeping that tradition alive with your from your mother, right? Keeping that memory of and that fondness of storytelling alive, because that is something that nurtured your soul. So in this lifetime, I feel like maybe some of you guys share a fondness for movies. I feel like you and this soulmate, you guys might be like I mean, everybody likes movies, but you guys are like fans of films. Like you guys are yeah, I feel like you guys you really bond over films, you know, like, and even like weird films, or like you know, films that are like maybe more on the artistic and visual side. You guys are both kind of eclectic. Okay, both of you guys are kind of like weird in that way. Your masculine knew that you loved performing and you loved your animals so much, and your masculine really almost saw you as their rock. Okay, like you became like their mother. You became the beacon of light in their life, and they scrambled and did whatever job they could on the side in order to support the two of you, and in order to be able in order for you guys to be able to keep performing. Okay, so your masculine was also working in construction on the side in order to provide. There is a very strong emphasis on lack mentality here. Okay, you guys, I see this very prominent here, that you guys struggled a lot to make ends meet. struggled to support each other. But there was a really strong bond, and you guys never gave up on each other. Even though you guys kind of like didn't, see, like, because I feel like this masculine can't stand to see you sad, right? Like, they can't stand to see you sad. They see you happy, and all they care about is keeping you, like, your happiness makes them feel reassured. Like, you know, like a mother, when you're a kid and you see your mother distressed, or you see your mother crying, it's really stressful on a child. It's almost like you know, you can't handle it. That's how this masculine felt about you. Even though he was probably older, some of you guys might have even been twins, okay? Because they look exactly the same age to me. If not that you were just really close in age. And you were the pillar of strength for him, okay? So he, you were the one that gave him the courage to work all these side jobs in order to keep this let's call it your circus, or your caravan, right? Your show going. He would work slave hours too. Let me tell you, this masculine would work like this was the main source of income that you guys had, was when he would work construction, like slave hours, okay? Like he would, you know, like there's a misconception about Egypt and the slaves, and, you know, slavery. Slavery, I mean, yes, they were the work was felt like slavery, but they were paid. Like, actually, the people that the slaves that built the pyramids were very well paid. They were not like whipped into working for free like people think. They were actually those were very paid, well paid commissions that a lot of people willingly did, but it was just long hours, you know, under the sun, and, you know, the whole entire day carrying, you know, really heavy stuff. So it required a lot of strength and a lot of endurance. But the masculine would pull that strength, would pull insurmountable amounts of strength, because he wanted to see you happy. The only thing that made you happy was storytelling. That's the only time that you felt alive, and that you felt connected to the world. Pile 1. And this is really sweet. I really like this. The masculine in this connection might be the type of person that is very good with, very handsy, like very hands-on. Okay, they are very good at making things with their hands. They might work in construction. They might work as a mechanic. They might be a contractor, a roofer, something like that. Okay, you know, maybe plumbing, something like home improvement. Okay, like a contractor. For a lot of you guys, yes. For others of you guys, they might work in some, maybe like in, they might be some type of technician, like they fix things and they build things, okay? They're very like home improvement. This person will never, this masculine will never call somebody to come fix something in the house. They will do it themselves. Even if they fuck it up, they don't care. They're very masculine. This is a masculine that's very masculine. But they also their downfall is that they do not know how to be a support system for you, like emotionally. They might not know how to give love in any other way other than, I am going to provide for you in order for you to provide for me the that motherly nurturing love that I get from you. This person, I'm getting like strong Gemini, Libra, Aquarius vibes for this masculine. I don't know why. And I'm getting strong fire, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius for the feminine. It could be the other way around, but I'm getting strong fire and air for some reason here. With the strength card for sure. Yes, I'm getting strong fire and air For some of you, there could be, it could be Earth too. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. It could be any sign, you guys. This masculine, even in this lifetime, okay, they struggle with showing you affection. They feel, and that is why they need to be the emperor. I get it. Okay. Their love language is to be able to show off, or to be able to build something that is substantial. Okay. Even if they haven't stepped into their power yet. Okay. Because this is their ultimate goal. What does that mean? That your ultimate goal doesn't, you spent your entire lifetime trying to achieve that goal. So it's possible that in the beginning of this masculine's life, in this incarnation, they struggled to keep a job. They might have been really unreliable. They might have been the type that would never stay grounded, like this tree. Quite the opposite. They might even have some type of self-sabotaging tendencies. Yes. And you, and the feminine in this connection, may have not discovered her artistic inclinations until later in life. Perhaps you might have done other jobs that weren't fulfilling you. Okay. But the art of storytelling, whether it's through music, whether it's through writing a book, whether it's by performing arts, dancing, acting, theater, or even circus, or performing with animals. Perhaps some of you guys might even be inclined to work with animals in a zoo, maybe a veterinarian, something with animals, because you have a strong connection with animals, either working with animals or working in the art of self-expression, creative, artistic expression. If you can combine the two, it'd be golden. Because these are natural skills that you brought in from this other lifetime. If you're not a performer yet, know that there is a special gift that you have, that people listen to you. There is something about the way you express yourself, or somebody in this connection. Okay, somebody, the divine feminine in this connection. That could be the male or it could be the female. You decide. There is an art, or there's a skill about you, that there is a soft but firm, there is this assertive, gentle way in that you deliver a thought, or the way that you deliver your opinions and your thoughts, the way you describe scenarios in life, the way that you tell stories, captures people's attention. There is a presence about you, and the way you speak, and the tone of your voice, and the expressions in your face that demand attention, that people want to listen to you. You might be really expressive in the way. You might even be good at imitating, voices, or what's it called? Doing accents and stuff like that. You might even be really funny in the way you express yourself. There is just something, you command attention because you have the art of storytelling. Okay, you are a natural performer. And there is a purpose. Once this, and that is for you to nurture your masculine. Okay, it's almost like you have to treat them like a little Bambi, even though they're the emperor. The emperor is very masculine, very authoritarian, very doesn't need, not very affectionate. I'm getting like Aquarius or Gemini vibes here. They're very stoic. They're not very emotional. They're not the most affectionate, right? They're not like King of Cups. Like King of Cups is very romantic, and they're not very romantic. This is more like a King of Pentacles or a King of Swords. Very intelligent and very they know how to make money, or they know how to hustle, but they do not know how to show affection. They count on you though. the affection that you give, and they even almost probably pretend like they don't like attention, that they don't like affection, and they might almost see that as a weakness. But the truth is that their biggest strength and their biggest pillar of, or their biggest source of life force, their biggest source of energy, their biggest source of inspiration, that fire that ignites them to want to build, want to support, and want to provide, is you. That motherly, stern, yet unconditionally loving connection that you have to them. Because it's not like you're all accepting, and you're like this person has probably fucked up a lot in your life. They might have been like in and out. This person might have a lot of ego with the strength card. Like they might, like go through these like, and there is something about you that you do not allow them to, to overpower you. You hold your ground, but you do not do it in a forceful way. You do not do it in a, you don't even get up. Look, she's lying down, very passive, but hyper alert, hyper aware, and very serious, right? Very stern. This is, no means no. You're out of line. You need to take a nap, sit down, type of thing. And they listen. They don't listen to anyone else. And a lot of times they won't listen to you either. But when you give them that look, right? You give them that look, they listen. You are their beacon of strength, because ultimately you are their mother. Ultimately, all they want is to see you happy. All they want is for you to never go hungry and never lack anything again. What are your karmas here? Or what is it that you need to work through? Okay, we got to let go of control issues. Okay. This could be either I don't know. This could be either the masculine or the feminine. I think both of you guys might have some type of control issues. And then worth waiting for. Patience is going to be a key in this lifetime for you guys to, work together. Let go of control issues. Like possibly this emperor does not want to listen to you, and they want to kind of like do their own thing. And then you might get frustrated with them, and then you're like, okay, well, fuck it. I'm going to take away my love, and I'm going to like, I'm not going to give you all the support that you want. And possibly you guys have broken up several times is what I'm seeing here, because with the worth waiting for, you guys have known each other for a long time. This has been a long ongoing connection, okay, like possibly years for some of you, yes. And it's an integration of finding the right formula of, okay, the emperor realizing I cannot run this empire, and I cannot build this legacy without my Mother of Pentacles, without my sister. I mean, they're not going to call you their sister in this incarnation. They probably don't know that you're their sister, but that's that strong bond, right? That strong bond of we are all each other has. Some of you guys are meant to have a child in this lifetime. Child prodigy. If I see a child here, you might already have a child. If not, you are meant to have one. So I feel like you guys have butted heads several for a lot of the times in this connection. I feel like a lot of ego battle, like a lot of standstills, right? A lot of stalemates, because this emperor doesn't want to like budge, and you are pretty much fed up and saying, no, listen, you're out of hand, dude. Like you need to chill, and you need to listen to me, or I will leave. I feel like you have left it. I feel like this emperor gets so mad too. Like it really hurts his ego that you have so much control over them. They feel like you have too much control over them, and they're like, fine, I can't live without you. I guess I will. I guess I'll let you. I'll budge, and I'll let you have this one. But they really struggle, okay? They really struggle with allowing you your place next to them, allowing you to be the one that runs the show behind the scenes. You are the performer, you are the show. They build that you are the heart of whatever you guys build together. I feel like you guys are meant to create something artistic together, or maybe create some type of cause regarding animals, maybe some type of shelter, maybe you guys like want to build up like a house out in the country and have like your own yeah, something like that. For others of you, you might even like collaborate on something artistic, because both of you guys are very, very, very artistic. And it's going to take, tap into that creativity, that that imagination, that vast imagination that you guys inherited from this lifetime, from all the stories that you guys would explore as children. And it's going to be something amazing, and that is your life purpose, okay? To realize how limitless your potentials are, because you guys are both limited by what? Lack mentality. Both of you guys are hyper focused on money, on never lacking anything, on never stability and comfort are very, very prominent in this connection, and that's great. You know, that is, I understand why that this is important to you guys. You guys still have that encoded in your DNA, that that you guys would go hungry, that you guys didn't know when your next meal would come from, that you guys were starving artists. Perhaps you might even like have a distaste for hippies, right? Or you might feel an affinity to hippies. It could go to the either pole, okay? Maybe one of you guys has a distaste for like like that gypsy lifestyle, and then another one of you loves that gypsy lifestyle, right? And there's that polarity that you guys have to integrate. Again, seeing eye to eye, right? And working together. So yeah, this is a connection that's taking time, okay? That is kind of cooking up. I feel like it's the masculine mostly that has a hard time believing in this artistic endeavor that you guys have together. This masculine is the one that feels most limited, okay? That feels the most limited, and they're the ones that need to let go of control issues. And I feel like the feminine here needs to learn patience, because I feel like the feminine here gets frustrated and wants to fucking leave, okay? Wants to get on that horse and take off, because they get really frustrated with this masculine. But the feminine's purpose here is to bring out the mother in her, okay? Bring out the mother in her, the unconditional, always loving, always accepting, firm, but always there, right? That is your biggest karma with this masculine in this lifetime. And your purpose is to bring out this artistic endeavor, performing arts, your art of storytelling, and your connection to animals, into this incarnation, and because through this collaborative endeavor, you and your masculine are finally going to sync up and create that legacy that you guys want to, okay, have been hoping for. But it has to start with believing in this purpose, believing in this connection, believing in each other, believing in each other's potentials, right? Not trying to overpower the other one, knowing which are each other's strengths, and working in perfect synchronicity. Not, not what is it, focusing on each other's weaknesses. Wherever you are strong, could be somewhere they are weak. That's where you step in to be strong. Wherever they are, wherever you are weak, that's where they step in to be strong, because that is what is it, held you guys together in this previous lifetime, in this previous incarnation. And that was the beacon of you guys' strength. And you guys worked really hard in order to do something you loved. This masculine worked really, really hard because he wanted the thing that he loved the most to be happy. Because when you were happy, you gave them love. You were this beacon of unconditional love and nurtured them. Because deep down, this masculine is a big baby. Even though they're very masculine and very macho and very I must provide and I do not, no emotions, they're a big baby. Okay, they really, there is a healing effect, that you have over them that is precious to them. And that is something they believe in. They believe in you. Okay? And if you believe in yourself and if you are patient, you guys can get this this whole purpose together. But you guys need to be patient, worth waiting for. You need to do some shadow work. The feminine here needs to do some shadow work, because I see her very unfulfilled. Like, look, you need to do some shadow work, and you need to perhaps you need to heal some of your abuse on divine masculinity. Okay. So does your partner. I'm not saying your partner doesn't need to do some shadow work. I feel like the divine feminine was the most affected by this food and hunger. Okay. Both of you were affected by food and hunger, but in different ways. The feminine was more affected by the food and hunger in the sense that in the sense that you have never been able to get ahead in life, right? No matter what you do for a living, you don't seem to flourish. The masculine in this connection also has lack mentality, but they're on the opposite pole. They're actually obsessed with making money and obsessed with working and always having. And for you, it's almost like you've had like a disdain for money. The feminine here has a disdain for money, or like a toxic relationship with money. So you guys need to heal those polarities, okay? But you know what's going to heal your relationship with lack? Doing something you love. When you make your work, when your work is something that you would do for free, for fun, that's when you're going to unlock your limitless potential and your abundance, okay? And once your masculine sees you like this, they're jumping on board, okay? They will believe in whatever it is that you believe, because they believe in you. You need to believe in you. Capiche? Okay. And that is what I got for pile number 1. So let's get you some numerology here. We got the number 20. Could be a birthday for somebody. Number 4. 4 is the number of structure, the number of the emperor. We got 4 here again. So the number 44 can be significant. Somebody could be 44 years old. 4 and 4 deduce to 8. 8 is the number of prosperity. Somebody here could be, that could be the birthday of somebody. Somebody could have been born on the 8th month, which is what, August. Somebody could have been born on the 4th month, which is what's the 4th month? April? Yeah. Or somebody could have been born on the 2nd month, which is what, February. Somebody's birthday can be on the 2nd. Somebody can be 20 years old. Somebody else could be, I said 44 already. Somebody here could be Middle Eastern, or somebody could be from Egypt. Not necessarily, though. That's kind of far-fetched. Maybe for some of you, yeah. The letters A, T, E, M. We got A again. We got S, We got another S. Could be repeating letters in somebody's name. The letter L. The letter B as in boy. And then another B. So again, repeating letters. We got WW. Worth waiting for. We got another M. We got C. We got G. We got another L. We got F. We got N. We got H. We got E. So we got a lot of repeating letters here. Okay, those could be initials. They could be yeah, they could be prominent letters in your name. You name it. Okay. Let me see. Tell me more about this Mother of Pentacles. See, the Mother of Pentacles, not enough. You struggle with insecurities. You struggle with lack mentality. Okay, you feel like no matter what you do, no matter how hard you work, no matter how much effort you put into shit, that you can't seem to get ahead, or you can't seem to gather enough. So you might lack confidence. You might have issues of jealousy, and you might fear ego. Like you might have a big problem when you see people with big egos, which I think is a big problem in your connection with this masculine, because this masculine has an ego. And so that is something. Okay, the letters N or E can be significant, and that's something that you're working through. Okay, to feel like you are good enough or strong enough, and to rebuild your self-esteem, rebuild your connection, your relationship with abundance, and it's gonna come and unlock with your creative expression and doing something that you love. Okay, so it says sabotage, rebuilding, repetitive, persistent, and working on it. So working on your on believing that you are good enough, believing in yourself, unlocking that limitless potential. Okay, believe. Okay, tell me more about this Emperor. This Emperor needed to work a little bit on his empathy, okay, and on opening up their heart, on everything that they're doing, not doing it for, what is it, for self-serving reasons. They don't, not becoming an emperor, not accumulating in order for self-satisfaction, but to do it for family, for love, to do it for to do it to give. Let's see, tell me about this Emperor. It says photograph. It says looking at your photos, missing you, nostalgia, make new memories. This masculine needs to work on what is it, believing in you, and putting their attention on you, because you are going to be the greatest source of their inspiration. When they open their hearts more to you and see this more as a family effort or group effort, this masculine is going to attract so much success. Both of you are. And then it says clock, need time, takes time, cycles, time to heal and progress. I told you, worth waiting for. You need to give this masculine time. You need to be patient. And this masculine needs to, what is it? Because this masculine has a tendency to repeat cycles or fall into cycles. It says heart with a key. There you go. There it is. The masculine needs to welcome love, meeting the one, open your heart, getting together. Open their heart. You are the key to this masculine's unlocking their potential too. And then it says date. So meeting someone, dating, getting back out there, plan, set a date. Okay, so some of you guys might be in separation, and you guys might be getting, need to are going to be, yeah, see, they are heartbroken. So you guys might be in separation right now. Work on this connection, work on each other, work on you. This masculine will mirror back to you your progress. Okay, And that is what I got for you, pile number 1. This was a beautiful pile. I really got into the story. Let me know in the comments if this resonates. I want to hear it all. Tell me about your stories. And hit the like button for me, please. Thank you so very much. I will see you all next time. I hope you enjoyed that. I sure as hell did. And I'll see you next time. Mwah. So welcome pile 2, those of you that picked these 2 archetypes, the Mother of Swords, the Owl, and the Father of Cups, Swan. These, let's see what I get from these 2. You decide who you are from these 2 archetypes, right? Let's see what I get from these 2 soulmates, from these 2 lovebirds, right? Okay, so well, obviously they're both birds. But they're very different types of birds, right? Almost like they come from different worlds, okay? The Mother of Swords here sticks to higher grounds. She likes to see the world. It's almost like the all-seeing eye, right? The Owl is the epiphany of wisdom and perception and all-seeing. They're almost like very acute at seeing beyond what is apparent, right? They can almost cut through with this sword, of truth that she carries with her, as if it was part of her claws. She is able to see beyond what is apparent, right? Beyond the veil. Very perceptive. This Mother of Swords person, soul, is somebody who hyper vigilant, right? Hyper vigilant and very very in tune with her surroundings. Somebody that is very comfortable at nighttime. Okay, this person, whoever is this Mother of Swords, is somebody, you guys are people of the creatures of the night. You do not like daytime. You find daytime to be really stressful. You do not like traffic. You do not like the noise. You just feel inadequate during the day. You feel like your perception and your intuition is more in tune during the nighttime, okay, in the darkness. You could be somebody that that has a little bit of trust issues. Okay, you might be a bit of a loner. You might be somebody that kind of observes more than speaks. Okay, you might be somebody that likes to watch and observe people. You're very kind and very wise. You might be the type of person who can always offer people good advice. You know, that you're able to see things that others are not, you know, able to see, because you always look at things from a higher ground. And you're always good to, you're almost like remarkable at being able to see beyond people's masks or their facade. You probably make really good therapists, maybe social worker, counselor, teacher. You have a lot of knowledge. You almost like collect knowledge as if it were like a trophy to you, okay? But you're a bit serious and a bit withdrawn from the world, okay? This Father of Cups is he's a nice guy, okay? The Father of Cups is very sweet, definitely the most feminine out of all the birds, right? The swan, very elegant. This person, this masculine, is very good looking, very elegant, very self-aware too, but not in the same way as the Mother of Swords. They're a little bit more awkward, or like, a little bit more, this Father of Cups, even though they're very good looking and people are really elegant and people are usually in awe by their style and their grace and their chivalry, and they and people really admire the Father of Cups' artistic inclination. They're very good with you know, with aesthetics. They tend to have a little bit of insecurities. Okay, they suffer with insecurities. They're a little flighty, right? The swan could be a little flighty, but they're very adaptable. Something that the Mother of Swords may lack. Okay, adaptability. The Father of Cups can morph or adapt into their environment with a lot more ease. Like they adapt to the water really good. They adapt to the air when they have to. They adapt to the ground, to the earth. You know, so they can kind of like blend in all these environments, right? But they do lack a little bit of they're a little flighty, right? They're a little flighty, and they become a little awkward when they feel observed, right? This person, this Father of Cups loves to wear black. Black is their shit. That's their signature color, and they have really good style. Okay, they have really good style. This is a poet. Okay, this is a poet. This is my hopeless romantic and idealistic soul, right? They like to, they romanticize things, and they're a little shy, but very comfortable in their own feathers, if we want to call it that, right? Where, like, you know, like they carry themselves with a lot of grace and a lot of and they're very in tune with their body movements, where the owl can be a little bit more stumpy and a little bit more just, you know, head movements. Everything else is kind of like just crouched up. This Father of Cups is a little bit more flowy. Maybe they're really good dancers. They're really good they're very good with movement. Like I said, very they have a very they're very much at ease with their body, and with their they're connected to their body, and they flow with it really well. They make really good lovers. The Father of Cups is very sensual and very flowy, and knows how to ruffle feathers, right? Versus the Mother of Cups is a little bit more rigid and a little bit more less in tune with her body. Let's just say that. Okay, got a lot from them. Okay, let's see what else. What is the past energy from these two lovebirds? Got the leaving and travel. Okay, we got Greco-Roman. Awesome, Greco-Roman. Okay, so you guys might have shared a past life at in ancient Rome or ancient Greece. You got vows. I don't like that card, vows. Kind of like gives me anxiety for some reason. And then and we got karmic relationship. Okay. Let's see. Okay, so there, I can already tell you guys, whoever picked this pile, you guys had some karmic debts that you guys needed to clear in this lifetime, okay? Or karmic lessons with each other that you might be actually going through right now. Might have something to do with vows. We'll see. What else? Okay, what else do we have? We have communication. This is our one of our lessons here, to communicate. Look at that crown chakra, how illuminated it is. Some of you guys may have a totem of a wolf. Again, creatures of the night. I feel like one of you guys is a creature of the night and the other one's a creature of the day. Oh, and we got new chapter. Look at how beautiful that is. Wow. It's like a big erosion, right? Like perhaps communication has been withheld for so long that it's almost like a volcano that's ready to erupt. Or possibly something you've been carrying from this past life. What else do we have for you guys? You got, okay. Why did I give you guys, I gave you guys more than the first pile. Okay, I'll just, never mind. Okay, so we have lighthouse, career change. We have yoga. Your life is enhanced by yoga, stretching, and exercising. You got family. Your life purpose involves loving your friends and family is a central part of your life's purpose. And then we have oracle cards. We have a tarot reader here. You're able to discern answers and guidance for yourself and others. So somebody here, I'm thinking this Mother of Swords is whoever's the Mother of Swords. You guys are can possibly practice divination. You might have psychic abilities or shamanic tendencies, but we'll see. Let me get organized here. We also have healing family issues. We have express your love, which goes with communication here, and then we have passion. Okay, passion. All right, trying to get a little picture here. Okay, someone here has amazing blue eyes that are absolutely piercing. I think it's this Mother of Cups. They're very cold, almost very scorpionic, but again, that see through, that pierce through people. This masculine has the most beautiful smile, the most charming smile, and it's almost like they're a Don Juan. Okay, like this masculine has an ability to charm people. They, with this airplane here and the train tracks here, I'm gonna say that the masculine in this reading, in this past lifetime, had to travel for work. Okay, they worked in trades. They would trade with the Gallic tribes. Yeah. So you had some type of the masculine here has some type of connection to the Celtic tribes, while in the midst of the civil war with the Roman, right before Rome conquered and invaded right before the Gallic Wars, the masculine in this connection used to trade metals and jewelry with what are those called, the Helvian tribes. One of the Celtic tribes from Gaul. Okay, one of those Gaul Celtic tribes. I think it's called, I'm like tempted to look it up. Put it in the comments if you know. I think it's called Helviet, something like that. I'm gonna have to look it up. I'm getting this as a download, so I don't know. Yeah. Okay. So the masculine in this connection used to travel a lot to and have a established connection, contact with trades with the Gallic tribes, where they specifically traded. He specifically imported jewelry and pottery back to Rome. And when the war started, when Caesar decided that he wanted to invade, that he wanted to conquer the Gaul tribes, the masculine here got drafted to go pillage and serve the Roman Empire. So in one of his battles, I want to say Helvian, Helvian, what is it called? Hold on, guys, I gotta look this up. Okay, guys, I'm back. So I looked it up, and it is called Helvetian. So I was pretty, I was pretty spot on. I'm actually proud of myself. Yeah. So yeah, it's like a Swiss Celtic tribe, where so back to the story here. The masculine was drafted to invade the Helvetian tribes and establish Roman power in that area. When the plans for the Roman plans had failed, and they actually the Celtic tribes actually merged with other ones from the area and ambushed the Romans that were invading, and took the masculine, this father of cups, as hostage. Okay, when Caesar found out that the Helvetian tribes were victorious, that battle was victorious, they Caesar, as a means to, I don't know if it was as a means to ridicule or to punish the Romans, the Roman soldiers for their failure, he offered the noblemen from the tribes to sacrifice the soldiers to their gods. And the Helvetian the Celtic people, known as barbarians as per the Romans, were not used to taking hostages. Okay, they were not. Despite their reputation, they were not people of breaking treaties. They were not people that would conspire. They were not people that would use other human beings or other forms of life as a means to negotiate. Okay, this is not the way of life that they were used to. So instead, what they adopted with their Roman hostages, which included this father of cups, was to take them into their tribe, right, and teach them their ways, and almost recruit them, okay, as allies, and as one of their own. So this father of cups began to adopt all of the traditions of the Gaul tribes, right? So he started learning a lot about Celtic traditions. He started to learn a lot about trees, right? And the spirit that lives within all elements, right? Elementals of water. And this father of cups was really highly adaptable to, and really receptive, right, to all of these teachings. It's almost like this father of cups had a knack for learning how to commune with the spirit of nature. Because remember what I was telling you guys earlier about this father of cups being very adaptable. He was trained by this mother of cups. She was the high priestess, or the one of the high level druids in her tribe, and she was She took it upon herself to take this Father of Cups under her wing and teach him the ways of spirit and the life force behind elementals. This this opened up the Father of Cups into a level of perception that they were not attuned to before. The number 9 can be significant to some of you guys. The number 24. This could be a birthday. You know, it could be somebody, a Virgo. It could be on September. It could be somebody's life path number. Could be 9. We got 24. Somebody could be 24 years old. The deuce is to 6. Somebody could have been born on June. The number 6 could be a life path number. You know, just to let you guys know. But anyways, this Father of Cups adopted a lot of the traditions from, and they learned a lot of wisdom from this Mother of Swords. And this Mother of Swords was beginning to warm up to the playfulness and the what is it, and the passionate ways of this Father of Cups. Okay, this Father of Cups being very comfortable in its own skin, being very sensual, seduced. You know, it was seducing, and then I was very enamored with it, and fascinated with the knowledge and the wisdom of this Mother of Swords. I had never met any female that knew so much, right? And that was so wise, and that was so in tune with everything around her. And this let's see what else. Okay, so with the family and the vows, there is a promise that this masculine made to the Mother of Swords, that is to be fulfilled in this lifetime. Okay, with this yoga, right? This Father of Swords and this Mother of Swords and this Father of Cups learned about chakras, learned about how to balance out chakras, how to be in tune with your own life force. And it's almost like this Father of Cups understood this, even it surpassed, you know, he almost surpassed the Mother of Swords. The Mother of Swords was very impressed with how the Father of Cups was in tune with all of this, right? Now, there was when Caesar came to strike back again, the Gallic tribe, the tribe members had to go on an exodus, right? They had to escape in order to survive, because they were being invaded by the troops with Caesar. The Father of Cups was actually able to predict it through a series of runes that he had carved out from the Mother of Swords' favorite tree. She taught him how to make his own runes for divination. And the Father of Cups predicted and warned the whole tribe that they were going to get invaded and they were going to get ambushed by another Roman troop. So a large group of them were able to escape, to escape the ambush. But this also had to this also created a separation between Mother of Cups and Father of Cups and Mother of Swords. This separation was devastating, okay, because they were really close to each other, okay. They had formed a it's almost like they have formed a sacred marriage with each other. Like, it's almost the most unlikely of couples, because they're very different and they come from very different worlds and very different belief systems, very different cultures. they integrated like peanut butter and jelly. The Father of Cups introduced the Mother of Swords into a little bit more of modern life, right? Talked to her about it talked to her about literature, and taught her how to read in Latin, and shared with her many of the many of the Greek tragedies that were she particularly enjoyed a lot of Homer's like the Iliad, and she because this was all very foreign to her, and the way that the Father of Cups could illustrate these stories and embellish them with a flair really amused her. And the Father of Cups was very impressed with how wise she was, and with everything that she taught him about about being a druid. Okay. So they had to flee. The Father of Cups had to go back with the Roman troops. The hostages came back, and actually it was the Father of Cups' divination that saved his family, his tribe. Okay, before she left, before they parted, he promised her that they would come back together. Okay, he promised that he would come back for her, and that he would marry her. Okay, or that they would be together, and that they would do that. He would do that in secret. And when he went back to Rome, he met a karmic partner, right? Him not being able to contain his passion, right? He ended up meeting another person, okay, a third party. This karmic relationship, he met in a time period where he was very lost, in a time period where he was very devastated. He was in the midst of a career change because he could no longer trade with the tribes. Okay, so he no longer had a means of income. So instead of and after the war was over, or the Civil War was over, he had to undergo a career change, right? He had to start a new chapter in his life. So he adopted a job at a monastery, as a spiritual leader, or a spiritual teacher, spiritual guru. This, of course, were considered pagan practices back in Rome, and they were practiced in silence, in the dark. Okay, this career change was his purpose, to illuminate people, and to bring these traditions into the Roman culture that he had learned from the Celtic priestess, or the Druids. These practices included holistic healing. They included offerings to the elements. They included divination. They included communing with spirit trees, spirit animals, communing with the water, communing with the air, communing with every aspect of life, because he was teaching that life is only borrowed, and that we have to give back. Okay, energy is only borrowed, and we have to give back. This Father of Cups, had a lot of longed a lot for family, right? He longed a lot for Mother of Cups, and he almost adopted divination as a form to stay in touch with her. Since they could not speak, they never saw each other again, actually. So he wasn't able to fulfill this vow that he would come back for her. He eventually married another female that was one of his apprentices from the cult, secret cult. But he never loved the way that he did with. He never felt the same way as he did with for Mother of Cups, and the way that he expressed love to her, he was never able to express to anybody else. Instead, what he did was he almost obsessively communicated with her through oracle cards or through divination tools, I think through runes, to stay in touch with her. It's almost like he had gone a little mad. He felt a little bad for his wife that really loved him. She always wanted to get his affection. She always tried really hard to get his love. He tried his best to be a good father, I mean a good husband, but unfortunately he never loved her the same. So I'm sorry guys, I'm back. So yeah, he never saw the Mother of Swords again. The Mother of Swords ended up traveling. He ended up becoming a traveler. She was mostly dedicated to family and to rebuilding her tribe, and reestablishing her roots, okay, and healing her family, healing whatever was left of her home, whatever was left after the because her, you know, most of the children and women, children and people from her tribe were destroyed. So she dedicated herself to her family and to healing her traditions, healing her family, healing and preserving their traditions. They always communicated through the third eye, okay? So I'm feeling like in this lifetime, you and your soulmate have a hard time expressing love to each other. But you guys do have a highly intuitive connection, okay? It's a connection that is very telepathic. It is a connection that is very spiritual, okay? It is a connection that is felt energetically. In this lifetime, I feel like the roles may be reversed. I feel like the feminine in this lifetime is the masculine, and the masculine in this lifetime is the feminine. Whoever was the masculine in this lifetime is the feminine here. In this lifetime, the roles are inverted, okay? The masculine and the feminine are inverted, which I think is very cool. But that leads to what I was going to say about this karmic debt. Whoever you guys are, you probably were in separation from this person. This person ended up leaving you, okay? They had to flee. Even though you guys shared a beautiful romance, okay, a coming home, I feel like you guys shared a connection that was incredibly passionate and incredibly religious, and not religious but spiritual. You guys learned a lot of spirituality from each other. You guys, it was very intellectual and very you guys opened each other's consciousness to a whole other level. It's like you guys were able to awaken the light force within each other, right? Out of nowhere, almost blindsidedly, this person had to left you. for somebody else. Okay, this person had a karmic relationship contract that they had to that they owed to this other person that they were married in this past life, that they were married to in this past life. And it's funny because it had to happen that way. Why? Because by them leaving you, whoever I'm channeling here, when this masculine left you for the other person, for the karmic, you were so devastated from not talking to them anymore, because this person had kind of opened you up to a lot of spirituality and a lot of what is it? They might have like introduced you to tarot cards. They might have introduced you to different forms of divination. They might have introduced you guys. You guys might have discussed a lot about maybe Greek mythology or all forms of mythology, and kind of like, it's almost like you guys went to school together, and you know, and you learned a lot about occulty stuff from them. And it's beautiful because in this lifetime, when this person left you and you were no longer in communication, this person might have even like ghosted you, you turned to tarot cards or to different forms of divination in order to stay in contact with them, in order to speak with them, okay, in order to communicate with them, in order to stay close to them, just like in the past, that other lifetime. And that inspired you to change careers, okay? You turned into a more holistic, some of you guys maybe even became yoga teachers or Reiki healers or fitness gurus. Whatever the case is, that this separation, right, this breaking of a vow, led was a karmic contract that you needed to fulfill in order for you to awaken your gifts that you brought from this other lifetime, okay, which was divination, which was your inner shaman, your inner wise woman or wise man, your inner seer, right, your inner psychic, communication. Now, for this person, for the masculine, they their passions were still ruling over their life purpose, okay? So this karmic that they left you for, very beautiful, very sexy, and very seductive, okay? You spoke to them in a more spiritual way, where you're a little bit maybe more conservative for some of you, not all of you. And this other karmic satisfied a more primal need from them, okay? But they needed to go through that because they needed to learn not to be so flighty. They needed to learn where their true family lies, okay? And that is with you. It took this karmic, it took them to be with this with this contract, with this karmic person, to realize that you're family to them. You feel like family to them. And that their inability to express love to this person comes from the fact that they cannot get you out of their mind, okay? So this person right now is healing, dealing with this separation, with this, with this karmic situation that they're in, which they have a hard time letting go of. Let me see. Because they have a vow to you. And that vow was that they were going to return, right? And they weren't able to fulfill it in this lifetime, and they're going to have that pull to fulfill it in this one. But they might not, just like they didn't in the other lifetime. We got the moon, okay? What's going on with this karmic? Yeah, this person is very afraid of leaving this this other karmic, or this other situation that they were with. Yeah, because they are this person has a very strong hold on them sexually. They're very tied to them, okay? They're very tethered to them, and they are very, they're very codependent on them. What is this devil? Okay, this devil could mean many things. With the moon. Okay, this devil with the moon can almost mean this karmic, this other contract might have some type of witchcraft done on them, or some type of tethering. Not all of you, but for some, okay? They might have done some type of sex magic on them, but for the most part, it's just they have them tied to them because of money, through money, and through sex, okay? Through a lot of passion. This person is very secretive too, and the truth is that they love each other. They do love each other. I mean, but it's just not, it's a more earthbound type of connection. It's all about pleasure. It's a very superficial type of love, right? With the King of Wands, it's like ruled by passion. Why was I telling you? Ruled by passion. And their life purpose in this lifetime is to learn to pick what is for their higher consciousness versus what is for their lower consciousness, or like what's going to aid their higher chakras instead of their lower chakras. Right now they're looking at the lower chakras, but they always have you in the back of their mind, okay? And they're not able to let go of that. They feel that pull to you. We got the Ace of Swords. They're gonna be able to see through the illusion of pleasure, okay? But it might take some time. In the meantime, I feel like your purpose was to open up yourself to the to your new career change, right? And to honor the this tradition of divination. Through this divination, it's almost like you're awakening those psychic power, those psychic abilities with your soulmate, and they're starting to feel these hits. They're starting to feel this pull towards you. Okay. Yeah, they're gonna come. They're gonna come. They're gonna feel that pull. They're gonna, they're going to fulfill that vow and marry you. But they have to get rid of this karmic situation first. Okay, and this is a karmic situation. The devil is karmic ties, right? A karmic debt that might take up to maybe 2 years. That's what I'm seeing here for the most of you. If this person doesn't manipulate them to stay longer. Minimum is going to take 2 years for the highest, for the most of you guys, okay? But your challenge in this lifetime is for you guys to communicate. So you guys are going to be establishing communication if you're not already, and to build from that communication, okay? And patiently build that force and usher in that new chapter, to hold your vision and communicate, okay? And allow the karmic debt to be paid. Your guys' life purpose in this lifetime together is to possibly start some type of business that has to do with divination, and to honor family traditions, to start a family, to create your own traditions, right? And to honor that vow, okay? And learn to express love. Learn to express love. And for the masculine also, they needed to learn to temper their passion, and they needed to learn to discern between lust and love, okay? And learn the value of family, okay? This is really beautiful. What is that? Tell me more about the Mother of Swords. The Mother of Swords, I like you. Someone likes you. Romance is blooming. Mother of Swords needs to learn how to open up and flirt more, and be more open to flirting, to be more less closed to be a little bit more open to flirting. Okay, she might be a little bit too silent. We have Cupid's arrows. Have faith, love is coming, surprise invitation, meeting, and hesitation. So do be open to communication, be open to flirting, and do not and to have faith in this connection. Okay, to keep your vision, to stay connected. Okay, and to know that it is growing, even if it looks like it's not, to just know. And for the Father of Cups, karmic relationship, here it is again. They need to finish their contract. Okay, they need to finish their karmic relationship, which they are. Okay, they are. It takes time, you guys. You're learning. They can't let you go, though. It says self-indulgence, time to hit shadow work, self-appreciation. Yeah, this person is very tethered to this karmic situation, because they first of all, it's indulgent. This person might have money. This person is very good in bed, very passionate, and it's all earthly pleasures. Okay, and they need to learn to stand up for themselves. They are involved with somebody that is very manipulative, that is the devil, right? And that there might be he might be being used or charmed. See, it says charmed here. I feel like somebody might be doing some type of witchcraft on your person. Only if you know, okay? Do not go crazy otherwise. Otherwise, they just know how to manipulate them, because it's an empath narcissist paradigm. And your person is a very empathic person, and they do not know how to say no, or how to establish boundaries. And you are helping them with that, okay? You are showing them that there is other ways, that they are worthy of love, and that there is there is such thing as higher level of unconditional love, and that they could start a new chapter with you. Okay, and that is what I got for you. Second pile, let me give you some letters. I got G, R, I got what is it, N, C, I got C again, so double letters. I got V, I got L, O, R, I got M, I got S, I got F, I got another C, I got another C, lots of C's. I got I got O, another F, I got K, I got R, I got T, I got M, I got D. Okay, and then possible signs that I have Capricorn, I have Cancer, I have Leo, there's Leo, Sag, I have Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, I have Libra, I have Scorpio, could be anybody, guys. Okay, the numbers 9 can be significant, and the number 24 deduces to number 6. That can be another significant number. I have the number, let's see. I have the number A. What is the number? What number is this? 18. So 18 deduces to 9. So I have 99. The number 99 may be significant to some of you. 99. And then we have 15, which again deduces to 6. So I have 66 and 99. You might want to look that up, okay? And that is what I got for you guys. The Sword of Truth prevails in the end, just like the Mother of Swords. Okay, hit that like button for me, please. I hope you enjoyed that reading. It was really intense, and it took me all over the place, so I hope you guys enjoyed it. Let me know in the comments, and I love you all very much. I will see you all next time. Mwah.